yet there's no lightning. There wasn't any lightning. My power just went out, and I don't know why. But I survived. They couldn't stop me. No one could. Derp, derp. Well, that was exciting. Return of the King, yes, I am back. I have returned from the Great War. Or something. The Strem is back. Yes, of course. I wouldn't even be offended if that was the case. It's fine. Yeah, I'm the Lottle King. That's what it is. So I'm just trying a bunch of stuff. I don't know. There's so many different ways to do the bottom of this, like the bottom of the outfit, that like I wanted to try a couple things and see. Maybe, oh! Mage! Thank you for the 1,000 bits. You are now the Bit King. You have defeated Altair. Altair's reign has ended this day. Thanks so much. You shall not be outdone, yes. Defeat your friend in combat. Now look at you with your little cool blue, You got your cool blue, bit now. Oh, I guess I have to just suck it up and make the, or make the robe just... I don't even know why Bing exists still, to be honest. Like, I don't know how it survived this long thing. I don't know why anybody would just not use... Like, why would you just not use, You cut skirt cocktail dresses. Interesting. Yeah, I opened up mage robes on my other computer, and I was looking at different robes to see like how other people handled a character with the leg up, but it's awkward because you have to get the leg in there just the right way to show the other foot. Gabrielle, rest in peace. Rest in peace. You should just download the desktop app, honestly. So, even though this isn't technically where this leg goes, and it might be a little broken anatomically, I need to put it down here. It's so awkward to have it just be or maybe it's not? I don't know, like, this makes it look like he's missing a leg. I gotta do something with that other. He can't just be missing a leg. You know? Welcome back. Everybody's back, mostly. Bring his leg up like this a little bit. Fuck that foot. Oh. That helps my OCD. Maybe leg is going out behind him so you'd see the tip of the shoe and the knee pointed towards the viewer. His knee currently comes up here, but I think I need to exaggerate it a little more. Because I think you're right. I think it needs more. Yeah, what you say? Because it was kind of behind him, but then it gets lost under the robes, and I tempted to push it back, but yes, apparently is fixed. I don't know. My power went out, and then it came back. It was a little bit scary though because my computer made this gross like zapping sound when it went out, and then I heard my saltwater fish tank fizzing. So that was fun. That was a thing that occurred. They're fine, by the way. They lived. They just, when the power went out, it and then came back on, it had dumped all of the water that's in the sump on the back into the wrong part of the sump, so there was no water in the there was no water inside the yeah, so there was no water in the actual, like, sump for the filter to use. So the filter was just like... That's the exact sound, pretty much, that it was making, so... I don't know, Mage, how do you feel about this? Have I ruined your character yet? Because if it wasn't apparent, I have no idea. Yes, all my salty fish. Crazy salty fish. Obviously, we'll give the bottom of the robe some, like, details and stuff to make it not just a block, but... If I may... I like the knee angle currently, but you might want to bow the bottom of the robe a bit upward. That. Think more like that. Yes, Mage is now the cheerleader. And it'll have like a Altair's reign has ended. Mage now rules. The cheer is the bit leader, the cheerleader. The bit king. A new bit king has elected himself. Mwahaha. At you and your fancy little bit thinger. I think that's different enough from the other character also. No, it looks different now. You think that looks better, Jace? Or who was it? Oh, Aubriel, sorry. Aubriel was giving me advice. I had to look back and because I totally blanked. Yeah, you think that looks better, Aubriel? I think it looks better. Your suggestion to bring the bottom up was good. I think. Unless I didn't do it all what you were talking about, but I understood. I saw blue and then spoke and then went, wait, the person who's blue wasn't talking to me. I get confused when you guys have similar... I know red and blue aren't all the same. I just was being stupid. But I get really confused when two of you have the same color in chat because then I don't realize who's talking. Because a lot of the times I look over and glance real quick. And then as we started getting more people, I have to stop doing that. Now I actually have to, like, read the name before I read the comment because it's not always the person who's in dark blue. Because some of you guys share colors now. There you go. Nope, looks good. Alright, yeah, what do you think, Mage? This is Mage's character, so Mage gets the last say. Edge stuff going on there. Are you a pleased Mage? Or are you an unhappy Bit King? Good boy, yes. Okay, good. Oh no, Fox said. Man, the stream just does not like anybody tonight. I have colors in mind, but that is a later thing, and also, yeah. I have to grab the book, too. Grab the book and throw that on my desktop. That overlapping robe works really well for something I had in mind. Well, there you go. All is well. Okay. The Bit King is dead. Long live the Bit King. New Bit King. Lucius had Lucius had an overlapping robe, but I kind of made it different, so hopefully it's not too... Oh, this part. The other Bit King is dead. You're the new Bit King. We're praising the new Bit King. Alright, let's get your book there. The lack of little avatars does that, yep. Wow, that stream delay is long. Question. Do the front and back of this book both look the same? Like, do they both have this little... Did you like my description of that, by the way? The little blip? how to draw books. Yeah. Actually, let's do this the smart way. Let's do this the cheat way. Mage, do the front and back of the tome both have these little wings on them? Just the front, okay. Alrighty. Sound. Work smarter, not harder. Don't be a scrub. Just do it. Oh, that. Back cover. That's me. Clever. Don't ever do anything harder than it needs to be. There's one thing you should learn from me. It is never do anything harder. You learn nothing else from this stream. Make it easy. No, this is Mage's, it just isn't a Mage Winter's character, I guess. Where'd you come up with the name Fritz, by the way? That's a question I need to have an answer to. Why Fritz, of all things? Hey, Rise! What's up? Just came back from a small power outage, so that's how my life is going right now. How are you? Undertale has really good music. I haven't felt the urge to... Mostly because I sort of know what happens in the first 10 minutes, so... I feel like my experience has thus been tainted. I feel like I'm not gonna have the correct experience or whatever. Healing magic, kind of anti-magic, because he can control ether and delete other people's magic attempts. That's beautiful. Your boy is beautiful. I love the word, by the way, I love when people use the word delete in reference to, like, destroying something. Okay, first of all, that's the most beautiful book I've ever drawn in my life, and second of all, there's a so we're gonna fix it, but I've never been more proud of a book that I drew, ever. I really like it. Well, there you are. There's your boy. This is the save key before anything crazy goes down. Aye. Your thumbnail didn't update. I don't know why. Save, save, save a million times over. Yes. Oh, all the save. The boy. Right. Let's see. What do we do next now? Let's do one more character of line art on Mistlebomb's piece, and then if I still have some time and I'm not tired left? Yeah. If I'm still not tired, then we'll go back and do the line art on mages. Or maybe we'll do the color on faces? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go back to this for a little while. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, for anybody who was not here, this is what I'm working on. This is commission night. I'm just working on all the commissions, trying to get as many caught up as possible. Nothing is worse than an auto restart, unexpectedly clipping chapters worth of writing or a whole sketch. Yikes. Yep. Been there. That. Bird bro. Time for the bird bro. It's funny, I've been drawing birds for so long, but my birds don't have wings, so... Oh, Christ. What is going on here? Brush, please. But my birds don't have wings, so I really haven't had to draw wings that much, and a lot of... Well, I wouldn't even say a lot of them have, but like, this is, with you and Missile, this is the first time in a while I've had to draw a bird with, like, actual wings. Which is not a bad thing, I'm not complaining about it, it's just, it's funny, because I haven't done it in a while. Well, my heater's still running, so that's a good start. I've also drawn a lot of owls in the last couple commissions. Had Dorian, and now I've got, I got this guy. Name I've already forgotten. One is a cute burb. Well, hopefully if I can get a bunch of these knocked out in the next couple days, I can open up some more slots. And then we also have to do Nezaruk's commission, which is he wants to know what a lottle coin looks like, so that is what we're going to do. Or she, sorry. I always just... everybody is he until proven otherwise, because I'm stupid. But yeah, gonna try to get these knocked out maybe this weekend, so... Def, more commission time. Lotto coins. You are a guy, okay. I'm the kind of person that genders everything as he. Like, everybody's dude to me. Like, even if you're a girl, you're still dude. Like, my sister, I call her bro chacho. She's my bro, even though she's a girl. Mostly because she calls me conquistador, and that cracked me up a lot. So, I started calling her bro chacho, and now everybody's bro and everybody's dude, and I'm the kind of person that genders everything as male until proven otherwise, and I don't know why, but do. It's a strange habit I have with no explanation, really. Tell you what, I never have to worry about advertising commissions ever again, because you guys are just like, oh, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I love it. You guys like my art, and it makes me happy. I also still don't understand it, like, at all. I was looking at her- okay, so I was looking at her foot. This is the rabbit's foot. But because it's next to the owl, I went, why the fuck did I draw his scroll like that? It's not a scroll, it's a foot. Lottle coin is the channel currency. If you type !coins, C-O-I-N-S, it will show you how many lottle coins you have. I need to make a box under the video. Explain it, or I need to have Axolotl tell you guys about it. But what it is yes, it is a, it is a, stream currency, so the more time you spend in my stream, like, as you hang out in my stream, you start earning currency just for hanging out. And, I'm thinking about doing it once a month, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna do I'm gonna take this first month just to see how long the sketch takes me and whatever, but, basically what it is it's, yeah, about once a month, though, I'm planning on doing raffles for sketch commissions. So it won't be in color, it'll just be a sketch, but it'll be a really tight sketch, like, one that you wouldn't feel weird about just looking at, because it's not gonna be as rough as, like, this. Like, these sketches are really rough because I already have an idea of what I want to do with the line art. They're gonna be a little bit cleaner, and I might even shade them a little bit, but they're gonna be sketch commissions, and, once a month I'm gonna do it. I need to adjust how many coins you guys need to do to enter, and how many, like, tickets you're allowed to have at once, but regardless, that's the plan. So Axolotl keeps track of it when he's not being rude. I don't know who said Axolotl so far, because I don't know why this script keeps getting turned off. There you go. Now he'll talk to you. He might like you this time, Midge. Somehow that script got turned off. I need to find a script to do what I actually want the script I have to do, because this one doesn't work that well. Which is pretty... There you go. Aw, Axolotl likes you. Look at that. Yeah, so once a month I run a raffle, and Axolotl takes care of the whole thing. I just tell him to start a raffle. And yeah, I just raffle off some free stuff. So I'm thinking it's gonna go to like 500 coins a ticket, because you guys will have a shit ton by the end of the month, so I think it'll be like 500 coins or something like that, something to that effect. And then you can enter as many times as you want at that point, and you know, you get yourself some raffle entries, and then I'll pick a winner. I think that's how it'll work. Oh no! Yeah, I need to find if anybody, honestly, if anybody here is good at Python and knows anything about making scripts in Python, I will literally pay you to help me make a script for Axolotl so he can recognize keywords. Because the way the script I have, well, the script I want, I should say, the way I want it to work is I want a keyword script. So basically what would happen is if Axolotl sees a particular word in the chat, for example, if somebody says, hey, what's the Discord? Instead of us saying, hey, okay, you type in !Discord, Axolotl will see the word Discord and immediately be like, oh, this is the Discord. And that's how people normally use that script, I believe, and I know one of the bots has that already, like as a pre-built-in thing, but I didn't want to pay to name the bot, so now we're stuck with Streamlabs. Yeah, so my plan was then to use that script to have it be like, if it ever hears Axolotl in any context, it'll do the emote, but it doesn't work. So, I mean, it does work, it just doesn't work the way I want it to work. Because he recognizes the word, but he only recognizes the word once. So if anybody says Axolotl, if I don't hit save again, he just won't recognize the name a second time. It's really stupid, honestly. It's really finicky. It's supposed to be like it's a script for like a challenge, so like a hidden word challenge, and I would love to have just a hidden word script that does not involve Axolotl at all. Like, I would love to have like a hidden word for you guys to earn a couple extra points if you could figure out what the hidden word is, but although the only problem with the hidden word challenge is it encourages people to spam random words until they figure out the right one. So anyways, so if I gotta figure out a better way to do that, or just suck it up and upgrade to a different bot. I don't know if I like this chat bot yet. I like that it has its own program on my desktop, because PhantomBot doesn't, but I also don't like that this doesn't have the keyword feature built in automatically, so we'll figure it out. Anyways, I just babbled about the bot for like 2 minutes. Give me 1 second. I am gonna just walk away and get a tissue real quick, because I am, like, I'm sniffly as fuck. Also, his legs. I'm gonna come back to that in a second, but let me go get a tissue. Yay for being sick. Oh, this character has a tail. He doesn't. I've decided. I almost feel like I should switch the leg. In fact, that's exactly what. Sick axolotls are no fun? Yep. That is true of me and of actual axolotls. Because when axolotls get sick, they don't just get sick, they throw up blood. Rad axolotl. That axolotl's so cute. Oh my god, playing on the piano. Oh, precious. Precious baby. The only time my axolotl's ever been sick, he was throwing up blood. So, you know, when axolotls get sick, they get sick. They know how to get sick. So great. Why are they so great? No animal should be allowed to be that fantastic. How beautiful they are. That bothers me a lot less. Okay. Well, I feel like that scroll could be... That was maybe one of the strangest things I've ever witnessed in my life, seeing my axolotl at the vet. Because first of all, who even is a vet for axolotls? First of all. Second of all. It's just funny because they like he put on like rubber gloves and like hand my axolotl, and Steve was like, fuck you. No. Do not touch me. Why do you touch me with your hands? Steve had no idea what was going on, and he was just so upset about everything. It's sort of challenging wherever, to be honest. I had to drive 45 minutes to a vet in Illinois because nobody could see Steve in Missouri around where I live. So if Steve ever has to go back to the vet for any reason, I gotta drive 45 minutes to... But I called a whole bunch of vets that night and was trying to find somebody who could see an axolotl, you know? Oh, Rex Wingo, hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, friendo. You have to drive an hour for a vet for your birds? Jesus. How's it going, friend? I had a betta fish that survived falling off a car and the bowl breaking and then driving 4 hours in a plastic cup. Betta fish are surprisingly hardy. Yes, Axie does have an actual axolotl. Yep. He is real, and he is beautiful. Let's see. I'm sure I have a picture of him somewhere on my Google Drive, and by somewhere on my Google Drive, I mean right on the front page. Oh no, Aubrey, oh, I'm sorry. Where's my boy? There's the boy. There he is. My little stinker. I based my avatar off of him, because you can't see it very well in the picture, but his gills are purple. I don't know why. It's not like a normal coloration. I'm not even sure it's actually abnormal, it's just when the light hits it right, they're like purple. He has a funny spot on his hip from when I scratched him by accident because he flipped out. I was trying to take him out of his tank one time to clean it, and he was just not having it that day, and so when I picked him up, he flailed out of my hands, and my pinky nail clipped him on the hip. And it didn't hurt him, it just, he was panicking suddenly, and there was black under my nail, and he now has a little dark spot on his hip from it. He does look like Toothless. His name is Steve. He also has these funny derpy cross eyes, and he's great. He's very stupid, though. See, that's the one thing about axolotls, right? They're super cute, but they are... I mean, I love axolotls. They are my favorite animal, but they are so stupid. They are maybe one of the dumbest animals I've ever met. And that I think that's why they're so great. But they are so dumb. Like, they put flies to shame. Like, you know, flies where they just smash themselves against a window trying to figure out why they can't get outside. Like, though I think flies are smarter than axolotls. They are so dumb, but they are so great. They're cute in their dumbness. That's why they're so charming. You need a little something. You're a little plain, right? Stitches on your pants. Start with that. Stitches on your pants. Don't really have a whole lot on you. Is he blepping? No, I think he just had his mouth open a little bit. He does have a tendency to blep. They're beautiful animals. He does this thing sometimes where, he will, yeah, he does this thing on occasion where he just does not see at all. He, like, it's hard to explain, like, you drop a piece of food in for him and it falls past his nose, and he'll just sit there staring into space because he has no eyelids with which to close his eyes. So he just stares blankly at you as the food falls past his face. And he looks at you, looks at you, looks at you, and then he snaps at the air. But the food's already been gone. The food has already passed him and landed on the floor and rolled away. But he has like this seriously delayed reaction sometimes to eating. He just doesn't understand. He has also attempted to eat me on more than one occasion, but what he does not realize is that I am bigger than him. I just wrote a crap ton of characters and gave each main character along with the 4 elemental dragon gods full descriptions. Wow, you were hard at work, friend. What Steve does not understand is that I am bigger, and therefore I cannot be eaten. But axolotls are a put it in your mouth first and figure out if it's food later sort of animal, so... Yep, so that is the actual axolotl that the artsy axolotl has as a pet. Yes, character development, super fun. Oh, let's see. It doesn't take me as long. That's why you can't keep anything else in the tank with him. Yeah, they'll eat earthworms. Mine eats supplemental pellets, like they're like food pellets specifically for axolotls. The breeder I got him from makes them. So I just order more whenever I need them, and the breeder just. But they're these little like nutrient pellets that are just like, you know, like. They're full of stuff that the axolotls need. It's easier, they'll also eat bloodworms, but it's a lot easier than those things because they're less messy and clean up, and axolotls are really particular about their water quality. Like, you have to keep their water quality pretty good because they're fragile, but, as long as you keep on water quality. But it's easier to feed them the pellets, in my opinion. Water quality. One go. He is not a smart. He'll eat literally anything, though. I mean, he's attempted to eat my hand. I gave him feeder guppies one time, and he got all of them except for one because she was too smart for him. She just avoided him at all costs, and by avoided him at all costs, I mean she just hung out wherever he was not. And he was just not smart enough to get her, so... Axolotls are sort of opportunistic feeders, though, so if she didn't go near him, he didn't really bother her. One day he finally got her, because she got cocky. I may have overdone character development on a few. Found a 300-question profile sheet once. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to do those, but then I look at them and I'm like, God. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, you guys have seen the character sheet I've been working on, you know, just for the species, it's not even for a character. And that's like 8 pages. I don't even know how long it is in like raw unfiltered text. I've never really tried to put it in Microsoft Word to see how long it is. It just is. It just... Oh, yeah. I don't know why I never did put pictures in Discord. Scanning for virus. Gonna upload some. Oh, no, he's... There you go. There's the boy. He exists now. They are vacuum cleaner babies. That. Vacuum cleaner infants. So, infants. But you can't put stuff like snails in their tank, because they'll just snails, and they don't understand that the snail shell cannot be swallowed. So they'll choke to death on a snail. Stupid. It's a wonder they didn't go extinct sooner. They can regenerate limbs, though, which is kind of cool. That is a neat function of axolotl. The immortal axolotl. The immortal axolotl would have been a much better Netflix. The immortal Iron Fist, also. P.S. So, that's the baby. My little man. The cute one. Smart? No. Cute? Absolutely. And absolutely, cute goes a very long way. What about you guys? What kind of fun pets do you guys have? You already know about all my pets. I talk about them constantly. Got my Steve. Got my then you Nibbles. An annoying kitty cat. All the kitty cats are annoying. It's actually not in the room for me to make face, so that I also have an annoyingly affectionate kitty cat, and I also have a saltwater tank full of annoyingly affectionate shrimp. And 2 clownfish, one of whom is not obnoxiously affectionate. In fact, she might be the opposite of affectionate. Period. Waddles remind me of salamanders from Resident Evil Code Veronica. That sounds amazing. That it? Yep. Well, that's terrifying. I'm gonna guess you're talking about that, and yes, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's some nightmare fuel right there. That's like straight up nightmare fuel. Ah, lots of annoying kitty cats. Gotta have annoying. cats, 3 dogs, 2 snakes, 6 guppies, and a goldfish. And 3 dogs at the other house. Wow. That's a lot of pets. That's how that's how my family was, though. My mom had 2 cats, my dad had a cat and 2 dogs, and then my dad and I collectively had like 9 hermit crabs. And dad always had like some sort of fish tank project or an ant farm or whatever, so we always had tons of little critters in the house. You do a Discord, man. Has she ruined axolotls for you now? With your scary headless monster? I think I want to finish the line out on this character, and then we'll scooch onto something else for a little while. We'll maybe pop back to color on Jason and Foxette's. Menagerie. Add all that to 3 boys and myself, all teens. Wow, 300 birds? Why did you have 300 birds? What does that even mean? How did you have over 300 birds? I must know. Hooray! We'll take a look afterward, I guess. That is very accurate, Foxette. Cats do have pet humans. Because I feel like there's a story behind that statement, and I need to know the answer to how Jace had. This music is Dragon's Crown. Town. Oh, just a shit ton of finches. Okay. Let's say. Still, 300 birds is a lot of birds. Oh, quails. Quails are so fucking cute, man. I fucking love quails. They're so great. Just, I don't know, something about them, they're just so cute. I loved your little quail Jadoa that you made. He was just so cute. My Beazle called me mom in his language and used to cry when I'd go to Dad's house for the weekend. Aww. That's adorable. What was Beazle? Was Beazle a dog, I assume? My mom's cat Mario would ask for out until we got him a doggy door. That's so funny. My cat mostly just begs for breakfast. And snuggles. I've never had a cat who wants to be picked up, but she is just like, please, hold me like an infant. I am a child. Hold me. I've also never met a cat who does not give a shit about boxes. She does not give a shit about boxes. Hat orange tabby, yes. I want you guys to know when I was drawing this, I did the hatchet and then because I just grabbed a random hatchet online and then remembered that I had been given a reference. So, rip. What about cucumbers? What about cucumbers? Cucumbers are evil. My dad would say that. Oh, that works. Having the rabbits take care of the grass. Fun buns. Bunnies. Oh, my cat. She could probably care less about vegetables, to be honest. Just in general, if you're not giving her food, she doesn't care. No boxes, no cucumbers, nothing. Wants to be picked up, and wants to eat. I've seen that meme. I know what it is. I'll look it up anyway. It's this video, I think, right? So great. I don't understand why they're so scared of them. Probably because it looks like a snake, honestly. Oh my god, she actually scratched the cucumber. Like she crushed the end of it. It's amazing because they just achieve liftoff. Like, they don't even, like... Some of them you can't even see them jump, they just leave. They just go to space. Oh! Kitties. So funny. I tried that on my cat and he just clawed the wrap off for fun and walked away. Couldn't exactly mow or take a weed eater too because of the quails, so bunny power. Yep. Hey, there you go. Don't want to scare the shit out of the quails? Just get bunnies. Bunny rabbits to the rescue. I wonder why they get so spooked by them. It's one thing for them to turn around and see something on the floor and be like, oh, weird, there's a thing there. But, like, I mean, some of them, like, they leave the atmosphere when they see one, and that just is a strange reaction to me. Like, I wonder if they see it and think it's some sort of threat, you know? Like a snake. Oh, like, I don't have birds, but I have heard that, and somebody who has birds, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard birds don't like long sticks very much. That, like, if you bring in a broom or whatever into the room, they just, like, flip out. They get really scared of brooms. or anything with like a long handle on it. Is that true? I've heard that. I don't know if that's like a urban legend or whatever, but I've heard that, and it... Oh, I made that up. I think I had his satchel. Your bird hates brooms. I wondered if that was like a natural reaction to like, because if it's long and like a certain color, that maybe they think it looks like a snake, and like birds are prey animals, so obviously they're gonna get real spooked by predator type things like snakes. But that's the only reason I brought up the snake cucumber looks like a snake thing. Like maybe the cat turns around and catches a quick glimpse of something. What am I doing with this bag? Hang on. Let me stop talking and focus for a second. This is fuck. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just had to focus on that for a second because I was just going all over the place with what I wanted to do with it. If something changes anything, she gets all weird about it. Like if you move a piece of furniture, for example, it just... I just sent you Ash's colors, by the way. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up the line art on this guy, and then we'll switch over to yours and do some color. I'm planning on staying up for a little bit longer, so... I don't need to go to bed right away. I'm not doing it tomorrow, I don't think. Thank you, Nesaruk. Have a good night. Sleep well. We'll do the sketch for the Lotto coin next time, which might be tomorrow. So we'll get your commission in there. What about that seems off? Yes, that appears. Woo! You are like on a writing streak, man. You are like ready to go. I'm digging it. Let's see what else we got. Cloak. I love whenever this is fun, by the way. I know nothing about this game, but I don't know. I like the way the music sounds. Visual novel series. It's a bit like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, if you played any of those solving murder mysteries and such. Interesting. Speaking of solving murder mysteries. Speaking of that. Have you guys seen the trailer for Detective Pikachu? Because Detective Pikachu has changed my life. It's so beautiful. It's just... perfection. The Murkrow kicking the Pikachu out of the tree? Yes. Domination. Yes. Murkrow has defeated Pikachu as the alpha. Now Murkrow is the mascot. My favorite part of the trailer is the part where the Pikachu talks. Just any part where the Pikachu is talking. Just that. Ugh. Mwah. It's so stupid. So dumb and so worth it. I could not stop laughing. Oh my god. I died a little bit inside. I just want to know how that, I want like recorded footage of that board meeting happening. I want to know how that went down, you know? Like, all right guys, we need to make another game. Okay, what about like what about a mystery series with Pikachu as the main character? Okay, yeah, sure, that sounds cute. Yeah, then the main character can walk around and they can solve mysteries, and it'll be really fun. So I guess Pikachu's dialogue would get really annoying though, because it would just be like Pika, Pika, Pika all the time. Okay, well, what if we made him sound like Danny DeVito? Beautiful. Perfect. Say no more. The game is done. Print it. Don't you dare, lights. I saw you. Stop that. Hit over. The light on the fan above my and it. Oh my god, you've never heard of Detective Pikachu? Hang on, I'm looking this up. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? No. Danganronpa music's about to stop. So we're gonna go on an adventure. I'm gonna get this video demonetized so fast. Or banned so fast. Ugh. Not new? Oh, well.
Sorry I'm late. Come on, let's go.
Tim, don't tell me you confused this guy for me, did you?
I don't understand.
Are you saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu. Bolt of brilliance. We can do this, partner. I'm the brains and you are the brawn. This coffee smells so good.
Pikachu! Thunderbolt!
Hey, don't boss me around. Why does Minchino keep looking at me?
There you go, Mage's favorite part.
This is just between us. There are some suspicious things going on. In the meantime, don't do anything dangerous.
Also,
Then I
shiny
insist
Glalie.
that you stay out of official police business.
Try this on Masai.
Also, that Pikachu has a gun, so that happened. Also, Mewtwo's here. Just every time I watch it, the Pikachu drinking the coffee, and he speaks like a middle-aged man. Nintendo, I don't know what the fuck you were smoking, but please keep doing it. Continue drinking. Continue partaking in whichever recreational drug you were doing when you created that. Beautiful. Best game. I should stream it. I should get it and stream it. Although, the problem with that is that 80% of the stream would just be me laughing hysterically. I would just giggle through the whole thing. When does it come out? March? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll stream it. I'll make you guys endure. Fuck you. You gotta be in on this. I'm gonna change your lives. Again. The trailer changed my life, and now the actual game will change our lives also. You're fine with that. You're along for this ride. You've been brought into the cult. What's my next game? Good question. I have absolutely no idea. I was thinking about it though, because I think we're about 1 to 2 streams, probably 2 streams to be done with Ori. So, as for what's next, I don't know. I have several games we could play. Some people have asked me to play Undertale, but to be honest, bored without you guys reading my private messages. No offense. Oh, you even made me a nice color palette. How nice of you. But then after that, I really don't know, to be honest. Somebody suggested Undertale to me, and I'm still on the fence about wanting to play Undertale, purely because I already know what happens in the first, like, 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. Like, I already know how the beginning starts. I already know all about Flowey. And I feel like I kind of ruined my own experience for it by doing that, because now I know that there's, like, I know how the paths... I not only know that there's 2 different routes, but I also know how the routes operate. So, or 3 different routes, rather. So I don't know. I feel like I've sort of tainted my ability to run that game. I've been on the fence about... I don't know how long it is, though. I don't know if that's something we could do in a short amount of time. You know, if we want to do... Detective Pikachu, I can do that. I just... The beginning doesn't matter? Oh, well, there you go. I wasn't sure if it was one of those things where, like, the choices you make really early on affect anything. If that makes sense. Like... I'm gonna lighten your character. That hair color dark, and it's not gonna show up at all. Years ago when the game came out, there was a demo, which was literally the starting section, so tons of people had played that to death. Choices matter, but the beginning is only like 10% of the game. Oh, okay. Faster Than Light. I have not even heard of that game. Actually. What is Faster Than Light? Well, maybe we'll try to tackle Undertale. I'm certainly not opposed to Undertale. I've heard it's a good game. The fandom kind of turned me off to literally everything, but I'm not opposed to playing Undertale. It's just... Like I said, I sort of thought I had ruined my experience of it because I kind of just assumed that, like, your route was chosen based on your... So, don't answer my question if it's going to ruin my experience, by the way, but I was under the impression that, like, if you start killing stuff, you're automatically just... Now you're on a non-pacifist route, and that you have to, like, not kill anything to do the pacifist route. So, in my eyes, by doing the beginning of the game, if I were to not know what I was doing, I might kill a couple things, and then that would put me on a different route. But if you answering that question is going to ruin my experience, don't tell me. But that was what I thought was going to happen, and it sounds like that is not the case. It sounds like I am... Jace. Question. Does he have a white stripe in his eyes? Does your character have, like, a white stripe? So, like, if I color this part in white, that's correct? Or how are his eyes? Because you sent me a shit ton of... Like, is that how his eyes are? Or are they all blue? Normal white eyes, outside teal is like eyeshadow. Oh, okay. Oh, it's part of his marking. Okay. Can't really answer what you just said without spoiling it, but I'll just say that you're overthinking it rather than trying to metagame a game for a particular ending or play the game how you play it. Well, so that was, but the reason I was concerned about that was because now that I know how the first, like, 10 minutes of the game or whatever function, I was concerned that now I would be all worried about it and not do something I would normally do because I know that this choice affects this thing or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't trying to metagame because I wanted to do a certain ending. It was more that I thought that the game was a certain way. And I was concerned that I had ruined my own experience, my ability to do a natural, this is the choice I want to make situation because I had a general idea of how the mechanics work. But I don't know how the general mechanics work, so we'll see. You know, that's certainly something I'm interested in doing. I've heard good things about the game, certainly. Actually, and on the other hand too, maybe it could be a little bit of an interactive stream. Maybe you guys could, like, vote on what we pick at the beginning just to get me through that section. I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna want to kill anything, so. But maybe I would. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know. I mean, I would normally do that with you guys in a chat setting anyway. You know, if I get stuck somewhere and I just really don't know what decision to make, I would probably, in any game, I'd be like, which one do you guys want to do? So maybe Undertale. Is the moral of the story is that maybe Undertale is next. That's true. It is true of a lot of games. I guess my fear is that I want the game to be as genuine as possible because I know that it's a game that's very much about the characters and differences. So So yes, potentially underchair. That's not going to go. Trying to do something a little extra. Pattern. Wait. Do I have the marking on his eye right also? Because it looked different in a couple different references, so I just want to make sure I have the correct marking. It's like a little drop under the eye, like a little line under the eye. I love this character's colors, by the way. So fun. Oh, did I see your last message? No. Hang on. Let me scroll back up. Your colors are all the same, so... The under eye is kind of like an M lightning bolt. Oh, okay. It's an M. Okay, gotcha. I will fix it. You guys are the same color, so it blended in. More like that. Yeah, send me a pic. Oh, it's real short at the top. Okay, I got you. Hold on. There you go. That. Oh, and it doesn't connect to his eye. Here. There you go, like that. The universe is telling me to play Undertale is basically what's happening. You did the more stuff, I heard it. I heard the more stuff. You were just on a roll, Sully. Can't see the other pew. I had not considered what color I'm going to put in the background, though. I fix it. Like that. These obviously. Alright. One. Probably. did you say for markings for this character? Like spots? Like hyena spots? By skin, I assume you mean. What about... what about hair? Skin is paw pads, nose, and inside of the ear. Bear with me at this part. I always like characters that are like really dull colors like white and brown and whatever, and then have like one bright color. I don't know. I think it's a fun look, especially when they're on the lighter side. Wait, did it male or female? She. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Same as the ear tips for the hair. Okay. Fluffer on the neck, this color also? Or same color that it is now? And then I'll do the marking. No colors. Neon babies. I thought I saw you refer to her as he earlier, so I just thought, heck, that's what I asked. Blotchy spots. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. Like I said, I'm the kind of person that everybody's he until proven otherwise. Now, hyenas don't really have spots on their face, but I absolutely... Neck fluff, the same. Okay. I love that light color for the love that light color for the spots, by the way. Looks so good with that silver color. That some of the spots done too. Hyenas don't really have spots in their face, but I kind of like them. I think she looks cute with the spots. Bright neon pink in there. Purpley. Okay. Hey, check it out. Finished a thing. Or, like, finished a stage of it. I don't know what I'm doing with the background, by the way. I haven't got Tell you what, we got another like 15 minutes. Let me see if I can get a little bit more of this knocked out tonight, and then it'll be midnight here, so then I should probably do it. But I'll get a little done. Can't see any of the shading on your character. Feel about the shadow color yet, but put them down first. We can do this again tomorrow night. Then too, we could do a little bit earlier stream and then work on missions for a while. That would be a fun plan. It was fun streaming this long today. It just sucked that my internet. Weird. Random unfortunate power outage. Died. This is pretty fun. A little bit longer than usual. Get a couple more of these done. Sort of like the purpley, like this color. I really like the character. Random unfortunate. Yes, matching icons. You're okay. That's why I have the blue line down the middle. Yep, matching icons. It'll be super cute. Just knowing my luck with resolution and sizes lately, I really hope that these show up properly when I size them down. Oh, and you're fine, Dyer. No worries. Yeah, this one's for Jace. Alright, got a little focus there for a second. I gotta stop getting so in focus that I stop talking. Sniffly. I'll tell you what though, usually I can't sleep when I'm sick, but last night I was so tired from work that I passed out. I was like, my throat hurt a little bit, I was a little bit sniffly, but I got into my bed and I propped myself up on some pillows and I just passed out. Like that was it, it was just like, done. Bye. Goodbye world. See you in 12 hours. Like, I'm planning on sleeping in as long. Or I'm probably not even gonna. Usually I set an alarm for 7 o'clock to get up for work, and I just don't bother to turn it off because my cat's gonna wake me up at 7 o'clock anyway for breakfast, so sometimes I don't even bother, but tomorrow I might set the alarm and just see how long I can go without her waking me up. Especially if I'm getting sick. If I'm getting sick, I want to sleep as much as possible so my body can recuperate or whatever. Like the heart dark purple? You got it, friendo. I still don't know what happened to those Lorhandle documents, by the way. I have literally no idea why those did what they did. And it's weird because, like, if you open... And actually, I can show you. Because if you open this document, and you check the font size of this, it says, let's say 24. Well, you still can't read. I don't know why I didn't check that before. Definitely can't read it at that size, and I don't know why I ever did it at that size. But yeah, one version of the documents I had, the font size was like 5.5. And I don't know why that happened. It was really bizarre. You were hyped? Good. Much hype. I'm gonna turn off the color on. Your character's very dark and I can't see anything. The downside to all black characters or very dark navy characters is that it's really hard to see the shading. And so it doesn't really matter if you put a lot of effort into the shadows because you can't really see them, but you still have to do them. Not a critique of your character, it's just, you know, you can make your character whatever color you want. It's just, in general, dark colored characters are a little bit harder to shade. Like, without having to precautions. It's just how... That's how color theory works, and it's stupid. I love dark characters, don't get me wrong. I love, like, your character's color scheme is one of my favorite color schemes I see on, like, Anthro characters. I love the dark black with, like, a neon color. I don't know, it looks awesome. I love the fursuits that are really bright colors, too. Like, I don't know, if I was gonna make a fursuit, I would want it to be a flashy one. It's not really my personality, but I just love that color. That extra pop of color. Is Zirko mostly dark? Well, there you go. He matches my hair. He does match your hair. Your IRL color scheme. Never heard anybody describe it like that, but that's such a good way to describe it. My IRL color scheme. My IRL color scheme is very boring. I have brown hair, and that's it. I compensate for my lack of any extra colors by wearing a fuck ton of t-shirts. Your IRL. Two of my favorite fursuits on the internet at the moment are, I love the quad suits made by Beast Cub. Those are so cool. And I also love, I think he's some sort of kangaroo. Or Flux, rather. Flux the kangaroo. I enjoy him quite a bit also. He is a adorable fursuit. I don't even I don't even care about wearing fursuits, but I enjoy the art of fursuits because they're just, the craft behind them is incredible. I wear pretty much all black and dye my hair teal and black. There you go. Teal and black. Good color combo. I don't think I'd have the patience to dye my hair, to be honest. I would hate having to go get it retouched so often. Like, I'm real finicky when it comes to, like, my hair. Like, if it starts to get too shaggy in the back, I go get it cut. But my hair's, like, a bob cut. So it doesn't make any sense that I would be weird about my hair getting long or short or whatever, but it just... And odd. My hair doesn't get long, it just gets longer than normal. Hey Rex, where you go? It's a pain to keep up. It helps that I dye my own hair, but the roots are terrible since my hair is naturally white blonde. Wow. You're actually pretty lucky that your hair is naturally light like that. I know so many people who have to bleach their hair in order to color it because their hair is already dark. So at the very least, you have that. Most interestingly colored character is Kuni, who is a Vixis. Oh, that's your characters. Okay, I was like, I think it's a Vixis. I remember this. Oh no! I'm not saying that the white blonde suits you at all. That a lot of people I know would be really jealous that your hair is naturally blonde because it's easy to dye. Like, you don't have to bleach the hair first. You can just do it. That's what I meant. No, you seem like somebody who's much more comfortable having really dark hair, which I am too. I have like brownish hair. I like my dark hair. I don't think I'd ever want to go lighter. I would never do my hair. I don't have the patience. I don't even know what. Honestly, if I did dye my hair, it would be like a slightly redder color than the color I have now, just to make it like not a like neutral brown. It's not even something that I care that much about. I like my hair. And I'm not the kind of person who would want to have bright flashy colors on there. I like bright flashy colors on other people. Not on me. I'm not the kind of person. doesn't suit me, you know? It doesn't match me at all. Alright, just do a couple more gradient doodads, and then I'll do the background. Actually, I can maybe do the background now. I don't have a clue what I want to do with it. Since this is going to be small and icon size, I'm not going to go too in-depth with the shading on the hands and stuff. Usually I'd go through here and use the lasso tool to define a certain area so that it doesn't bleed over, but since you're gonna be viewing this icon so tiny, it's not gonna matter, so I'm not spending a lot of time on it. If this were a PC, we're gonna view it full size, I would shadows. You're not gonna see all the little details if I go in with a lasso tool, so. Just a little extra blending, I think. A couple of soft edges. Soften them up a little bit. A couple places that are a little harsh. Okay. Any requests for background color? I always am tempted to do a Steven Universe-esque sunset, but I have a request. I certainly take that. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you the cut and the uncut version. Yep, absolutely. Actually, so we should throw this at set the default to 50. Isotope green. Also, wind defender. Defender, what do you? I think my computer has a virus again. A fabulous rainbow. Fabulous rainbow would be fitting with. Alert, it's midnight. Yep, that is the current actual retail time. That was almost pretty rainbowy. I like that without being yellow, actually. I don't know where I was going with that though, because that's not quite what I was hoping for, but I sort of like it. Although, let me try. Yeah, I like it. That's actually probably really good for an icon. I'm not trying to talk myself out of doing it, but look up isotope. I now need to know it. Oh, that's like a real, like, lemony green. Actually, I do sort of like. Your dreams are a terrifying place. Feel that? What is another fun color? Tell me. Teach me. Reflex spice on a TVR. Jesus Christ. That's actually so cool. That's the stock color? It's like iridescent. Because it's, what does TVR call this color? Because it's glorious and I can't find a name. Yeah, it seems about right. That's awesome. I use clouds without me. Okay. R4. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Question mark? Okay. Photoshop. Whatever. Whatever you want to do, I guess, friend. That's your prerogative. I don't know why you closed, but alright. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what I hit, but I hit a thing. So the top is... That's the one. Alright, there you go. It is done. Okay, this on is good as far as contrast, so thumbs up from me. So hey, we got some line art done on some of the commissions, and we got a sketch done, which was pretty good. And now we got a whole commission done, so that's great. Yeah, I'm turning in two. I'm gonna go ahead and save these out and call it quits for the night. I'm gonna call it quits and then save these out and send them over. So yeah, have a good night, Aubrielle. Sleep well. Yes, tons of progress. I was a busy level today. Yes, now to read the extensive work you have done. I probably do that tomorrow when I'm not sleep drunk, though. That'll be my thing I do in the morning while I'm laying in bed not wanting to do life. Have a good night, you guys. I'll see you later on. Oh, let's check. It's midnight, so probably not, but let's check and see if any of our good friends are streaming. Because we'll raid it. If not, we'll just do the outro and call it a night. North. But it sounds like everybody's going to bed. I'll just do the outro tonight. Unless you guys are up to hang out and do more stuff, we'll go tackle North. Good night, guys. Yeah, let's tackle North. Alright, have a good night, guys. I will see you when I see you. Like my description of that, by the way. Tackling. Bye-bye! Have a good night, guys. Something tomorrow. Thanks for coming to hang out with me.